Hi everybody, I'm doing this blog to let you know what's happening with me and let you know how I got here in the first place, and especially since I was doing this and now I'm doing this. So, and I haven't been able to speak to everybody and let everybody know that I'm okay and I'm doing the best I can given the circumstances. So, first of all, I want to tell you what happened. About 3 weeks ago now it was, I, well, 2 months ago my dad died, so I was sad and felt sad and run down, and whether or not that had anything to do with it, I don't know, but it kind of contributed to my overall feeling of malaise and unwellness. And if you know me, you know I have a tendency to over garden, and I really got into gardening in, I'd say it was November, before going to Sydney. I had a really, really big gardening day, and I got a lot of bruises on my legs and then worked really hard out in the heat, and a lot of the bruises could be accounted for, but some of them really couldn't. It was like I was spontaneously bruising, and I noticed that I had a few lumps on my neck. I thought, oh, that's a little weird, and then my legs started to swell, and I thought, oh, dehydrated, whatever. And plus, I'm going on this trip tomorrow. I'm going to go spend the weekend with Desiree Rumbaugh, so I'm just going to get healed by doing yoga over the weekend. So Randy and I got on the plane. We flew to Sydney. My leg swelling went down, but my stomach hurt. I had the most horrible constipation, and I just couldn't eat, and nothing tasted good, and my energy was low, and I could just continue to spontaneously bruise. I just showing up horrible bruises everywhere. Did my yoga weekend. Pretty much didn't participate so much on Sunday because I felt sick, but no big deal. Got on a plane Monday morning. During the flight, I lost a lot of blood. I thought that, it was like I was on the third day of my menses, and just thought, well, first of all, I rarely have a heavy menses, but I saturated like 8 menstrual pads in 12 hours, and just so scary. And got here to Utah, jet lag, tired, and took a nap, went to see my sister, and then so then went to stay at Dad's house. Next day went to the movie with my sister. We went and saw the Twilight movie. Had a nice long conversation with my mom and stepfather that night. Stayed up too late. Thought, I'm just tired, Woke up late the next day. So talked to Mom. She gave me an iron pill. Thought maybe I was anemic. That Wednesday evening, before Thanksgiving, I went to the emergency room to find out how much iron I should be taking. And they took my blood, and my sister and I sat there laughing and giggling and, waiting to go get a hamburger because clearly I needed some protein and some meat. And the doctor came in and he said, well, we know what's wrong with you. I said, okay. And he said, you have leukemia. And my sister and I said, what? He said, you have leukemia, you have leukemia. And I said, am I going to die? And he said, no, not necessarily, but you're really, really sick. And so they said, we're going to take you up to the hospital. I said, well, can't we just go by car? And he said, absolutely not, because you are so dehydrated that your kidneys are in some serious trouble. And so after about 15 different pokes in various arm places, they finally got the IV in, and I went by ambulance up to Utah Valley Regional Medical Center. Randy, of course, was traveling from Sydney to Cairns, as per usual, so we had to finally track him down, and again, he had to get the horrible message on the phone saying, hurry and call home because there's something not right. And So I spent some worrisome days at Utah Valley Regional Medical Center, and fortunately for me, a guardian angel came and rescued me from that place. And not that, I mean, they're doing the best they can, so, you know, that's fine. But in order for me to recover from this, I have to be in a good place, a really good place. And they moved me up to the LDS Hospital in Salt Lake City, and I'm in excellent hands. And I've been through my first course of chemotherapy. I still have my hair. We'll see how long it lasts, but anyway, I'm fine and safe.